Hi guys, and welcome to a video for today, the 18th of May, 2026. So let's go through my watch list for today. What is in it? How we're going to trade it? So we're going to look at the 5-minute time frame on all of these stocks, seeing what we need for potential entries for day trades. We're going to look at the 4-hour time frame next, for seeing what we need to enable us holding these stocks overnight. So what do we need in the 4-hour to hold these stocks overnight without getting trapped? And also the daily time frame for any potential swing trades opening up on these high trending stocks for today. So let's get right into it. And I'm going to start here on GOVX on the 5-minute time frame, and I'm going to put it in a big falling wedge like this, and really easy for me to analyze this one. And basically all I need is a 1-minute candle close of a 3.4 on this one for an entry and for a day trade. And once it does that, I expect it to run at least 8%. I'm going to turn my indicators on. I'm guessing it'll support my thesis. It does. So the Bollinger Band Center is the orange line here, and the Bollinger Band Center, when you're beneath it, you're 65% more likely to remain beneath the Bollinger Band Center, and when you're above it, you're 65% more likely to remain above the Bollinger Band Center. So it's lining the sand of the chart for me personally. And once we get above this orange line, we'll have enough confidence and volume and cultivate enough dramatic price action to break the 3.4 area, and then scale profits accordingly from 8% first target from a 3.4 break. So that one looks good. However, if this one were to lose a 60 EMA, 2.4 we'll call it. If this one were to lose 2.4, I would consider it to be done for today. It's not been too good, to be honest. Bit of choppiness, and there was a bit of a squeeze around here from market open around 15%. But ultimately, since this big red candle here, 5 past 10, it's just been a massive downtrend for an hour and a half. So hopefully it can find support here at 2.75 or bounce off the 60 EMA, 2.4. But if it were to lose 2.4 on the 60 EMA on the 5-minute time frame, it would be done on this one, unfortunately, and that equates to all time frames as well. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see what we need to hold this stock overnight. And on GOVX, what do you need to hold this overnight? You need a 4-hour green candle close over $4 on this to engulf the 200 exponential moving average and eradicate this massive rejection of $4, just a massive strong top wick representing distribution and selling and weakness around the 4 area. And the only way you get beyond that and confirm it into strength and not a zone it should be scared of in price, a zone it should be confidence in, is by having a 4-hour green candle close over $4 by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And if you don't get that, you don't hold it overnight because it's too high of a risk, in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, it looks okay, but we need to get that first. Otherwise, wouldn't hold it overnight. And the daily time frame doesn't look very good, to be honest. So and it just looks like a strong top wick, almost a gravestone doji. Strong top wick, red candle, looks quite weak on daily. So again, I'd only hold this with a 4-hour candle close over $4. And if you get a daily candle close over $4, great, fantastic, because then you should be gapping up to 5.5. So if we do get a 4-hour candle close over $4, we should be coming for 5.5. Let me double check. Yeah, there's no resistance above that, so above $4. So once you get past there, you're going for 5.5. So first target of around 30%, which isn't bad. And you can leave the rest to ride, and they should come up towards the next resistance of around $7 for remaining shares, which would be plus 70%, which is good, isn't it? So again, you have to be patient in trading. Trading is a transferring of money from the impatient to the patient. So you can make sure you're on the right side of that deal by being patient and waiting for the 4-hour green candle close over $4 in this one. And again, the 5-minute looks okay, over 3.4, but beneath 2.4 is no good. So now going to Virax. I already like this one. Looking at it on the 5-minute time frame, clear rhythm to it. So a big move up, consolidation, big move up, consolidation, break, big move up, consolidation. Now hopefully we'll get a big move up next, breaking this 0.55 area. There is some sort of rhythm to it, and these consolidation patterns are falling wedge. If I wanted to, I'd probably find about 3 or 4 in here, which is good for only being 2 hours 10 minutes into market open at the time of this video. So a 1-minute candle close over 0.55 or a 2-3% push over 0.55 should see it run at least 8%. And to be honest, it should come up and hit 0.7. This one does look quite good, and we're trying to 20% move. Excuse me. So yeah, that one looks good for a day trade. And if we were to lose 0.3 as support, let me just change it from 0.31 to 0.3. If we were to lose 0.3 as support, I would consider it to be done, to be honest, because you're losing the double bottom of where it came from. You're losing 60 EMA. I've got 0.25 as a bit of a buffer zone, but to be honest, it's not really needed. If we lose 0.3, I consider this one to be done on all time frames. In the 1-minute green candle close or 2-3% push over 0.55 in the 1-minute time frame would enable an entry in this in the 8% first target, and it should rise to 0.7. So going to the 4-hour time frame, if you want to really hold the stock VRAX overnight, What do you need? Well, I can tell you, you need a 4-hour cringulum close over 0.55 as this next resistance, and it just currently looks like we're rejecting from 0.55. We've done the first step, which is the hard part of breaking beyond the 200 EMA and 200 MA, whereas a death cross, which we've, the bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakout, and, against this white line, we've not broken it for ages, and when we finally broke it, which was so we broke on the 12th, and then we had 6 days of consolidation. Whatever that is in trading days, I'm not sure. But let's just call it 6 normal days. So the 12th to the 18th, we finally broke it. Now we've got these 2 thick white lines. Now we've got a move of plus 70%. So we've done the hard part of breaking the death cross there. The death cross retest. It's not a resistance to it, 200 EMA and 200 MA. But if you want to hold this overnight, we need a 4-hour green candle close over 0.55 because that's the next resistance, and we're not really having a good time with it right now. But I think we'll break it, to be honest. I think we'll get a 4-hour criminal close over 0.55. And your first target to sell 50% would be around 0.7, and then your next target after that, maybe we can look on the daily time frame, but I'm guessing it would be around 0.85. So let's see on the daily time frame. This one looks quite good. Again, if we get daily or 4-hour green candle close over 0.55, looks really good because again, the same sort of imagery we're getting the daily time frame here with the 200 EMA and 200 MA just here. Once we get beyond there and they get a daily or 4-hour criminal close of 0.55, similar to the previous stock, there's nothing above us until the next resistance of 0.7. So I do quite like this one. So 4-hour or daily candle close of 0.55 for around a 20-25% first target, and then the second target would be around 0.85. So around, am I reading that right? Can't be right. Sorry, around a 45% sort of move by the time you get filled on that one. Yeah, so it looks good in this. Just be careful with it losing 0.3. So this one looks the best, VRX, and we'll finish up with AIM. So I was watching this one, and I'm going to trade from 1 p.m. Eastern time today. We've also got a free live stream today on YouTube for today, as well as in the Discord that I'm part of, which you can find link in video description and the Twitter bio, so you can check it out. And yeah, I mean, this one here for AIM, we need a 1-minute criminal close over 0.6, and yeah, it should bring us at least a 15% move towards the top of the wedge on this one. So I'm just going to draw it in now in the 5-minute time frame, so it looks good. So the top of the wedge is structurally the first target. I'd wait a little bit more for consolidation on this just to be safe. But if we do break 0.6 from 1 p.m. Eastern time, I would expect it to run at least 12 to 15% towards the top of the wedge of 0.69, 0.685 around that sort of area. However, on this one, if we were to lose the 60 EMA on here, so we'll just call it 0.4. If we lose 0.4 on this, I do consider it to be done. To be honest, has failed its golden cross retest and failed the test of the 60 EMA, meaning it's not a strong support, it's a weak support, and we're going to continue falling down potentially. So let's zoom in. I'm sure through all these reverse splits and AIM, no manipulation, I'm sure. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see what we need to hold this overnight. And this one's so easy, just a 4-hour criminal close over 0.6 in this, and it should hit 0.8 and eventually $1. So this one looks the best one because it's just the easiest one, and it looks like it's going to keep on trending up. So 4-hour criminal close by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Should see at least the first target of 25% hit towards 0.8, and then the second target of around plus 55%, around $1 should hit as well. This one looks really good. It's my favorite from all. So that's the 4-hour time frame. If you want to swing it overnight, so that's the 4-hour time frame if you want to hold it overnight. If you want to swing it for more than 2-3 days, it is Monday today, so if you want to swing it into Friday, for instance, we need a daily green candle close over 0.8 in this one, just because we're currently rejecting from the 60 EMA here. Another death cross retest around 0.64, and yeah, also we've not really strongly built upon this resistance of 0.6. It should do it. I mean, it looks strong enough to have a daily candle close over 0.6. Then also we've got a resistance here at 0.67 sort of thing, the 60 EMA, wherever it is, 0.6492 it comes to. So once you get over 0.6, you've got another daily resistance at 0.65, we'll just call it with the 60 EMA. So you're best just waiting for it to all get eradicated if you're playing on the daily and want to swing it for a longer term position and a longer sort of reversal play. Wait for a daily candle close over 0.8, and then you've got $1 for your first target. So I know it's a bit higher, but it's all about risk to reward. You don't want to hold. It's about risk to reward and going in stages, isn't it? So you wait for 0.6 in the 4-hour, sell some at 0.8, and then $1, etc. But if you want to go for a larger, longer sort of swing trade sort of play that would be over a few days or maybe even 1 to 2 weeks, you would wait for 0.8 and wait for the extra confirmation, extra strength of the break, of the resistance, and then you've got $1 to aim for, 20% first target, and then 1.25 is your second target for around a plus 50% move. So it looks quite good, this one. I would focus more on the 4 hour, to be honest, just a 4 hour candle close over 0.6 on this one. Yeah, it's just a pain because of all the scrolling in. And my laptop's on low power mode, so yeah, again, just be careful on this belief 0.4 as well. So with that said, then, like I said, we've got free live trading today in the Atlanta Trading Discord, and also my YouTube as well, which is good. So yeah, hop in if you want to. Should be at 4 p.m. Eastern time today for after hours, and also 9 p.m. UK time, looking for some after hours trades. So thanks for joining, guys, and catch you all later. Link in the description and the Twitter bio for Atlanta Trading and my own. So yeah, hopefully the videos help, and thanks for the comments. Thanks, guys. See you later.